It save about 1,000 plus.
To work out cheaper for me.
4,000.
215, even more.
It's worth for 200 plus.
400 bucks of savings.
Hello guys.
It's me again.
There we have Rachel. And Rachel is close to 20 years younger than me.
Really?
And brother, you want the U-turn here, CRV? Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, we got a gap. Yeah. So apart from the initial what's going on, you know, but after that it just flies.
Okay.
And youngsters now not no longer, they have never seen Mercedes-Benz as an uncle car, right?
Yes.
They have
Yes.
never. To them, Mercedes-Benz is at the top, the hippiest, the most happening, the F1 champion, the inventor of the car, the greatest car company in the world, the sexiest cars, performance engines, AMG, you know, lights in aircon vents. Yeah, that is the younger generation that grew up with Mercedes's. We call it new approach. They see it as the default Mercedes, right? Most of your friends, does most of your friends see Mercedes this way?
Yes.
To-
They don't buy those who are comfortable. They don't buy BMW. They choose Mercedes. Yeah.
All of them choose Mercedes.
Not all of them basically
You have to be louder a bit. Sorry,
okay.
Because you're behind a mask. Yeah. So
Yep.
those who can afford, they all pick
Yes.
Mercedes-Benz.
Yes.
And the reason is because the brand, the feel is just like. Anyway, okay. This interior. What are the things that you like? That makes you
The buttons.
buttons and
Yeah, the buttons and the touchpad, though.
the touchpad.
The touchpads and.
What are the other things
Yeah,
that you-
this one. But is this metal or aluminium? Anything close to that?
Supposedly. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like this one. So these designs and this one is Alcantara, is it?
Alcantara.
Alcantara. Yeah, I like this Alcantara.
Alcantara is
And-
here as well. Look at the steering wheel.
And here, yeah, the seats.
Yeah.
The seats are Alcantara as well. Yeah, and
And for me, the design of the steering wheel.
oh
is
yes,
just,
yes, yes.
My God. Right?
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
So pretty.
And then the graphics. Okay, look at the steering wheel here. Now, this thing I really have to commend Mercedes-Benz on that. They've always been said as their infotainment system is behind BMW, blah blah blah. But I really think that in iDrive 7, which is the latest for BMW,
Yes.
and this new MBUX, I think Mercedes is better. You see these two little black buttons here? These are touch sensitive buttons.
Oh, nice.
This one controls this screen, this one controls this screen.
Wow.
And it's so logical, you see, when I swipe over, it highlights this one, then I can change different modes. Boost meter, my RPM, my distance with the car in front, my navigation, I switch it off. Right, I can turn it back on. Yeah. And then I can swipe this to the middle, then I can I can look at different things.
Wow.
Consumption, display, blah blah, you know. And then I can swipe to this one. I even changed the display, FM, speed, trip itinerary, you know. The selection that they let us choose in between all three dials, right, doesn't really make sense. You might end up with like this one showing your fuel consumption, this one showing your distance travel, and what else? And your fuel consumption, and then this one also showing your fuel consumption.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you can end up showing the same thing.
This one is for uncle lah.
And then this one is clock. So you want to confuse your friend, right? You do this setting, right? This one is the clock. This one is the fuel consumption. This one is average fuel consumption. Then maybe later you change the language. Then, oh! Oh, you did that to TJ, right?
Yes. I did that. Sorry,
Chinese.
TJ. Purposely one.
Yeah.
Then TJ said, first time I see in a car got Chinese language.
Yeah. Then only he realized it's a trap. So yeah, we have fuel consumption, and fuel consumption. So nevertheless, Mercedes do this to fit the youngsters because
Very straightforward. Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Shut up.
Can you say that again, please?
Shut up. German slang.
Can you state it again, please?
What would you like to do?
What would you
Cancel.
Did it?
Yeah. So you can customize that keyword. Just now I mentioned that keyword, right? Mercedes, and then it came up. Yeah. I don't want to say the correct way.
Yes.
And then you come up again. So you can customize that to another term, like BMW. I've got
This is very irony.
even BMW as well. You can customize that word. So there are so many BMW owners, right? Just for fun, they change the keyword to Mercedes. And Mercedes owner can change it to BMW. You know, this is when you know Audi no longer matters. Anyway, this thing is expensive, right? It rides like an A-class, which means it rides slightly not as good as a Honda City. She's like, what? Then Honda City? Yeah, they all ride better than this. Ride as in when you're driving it daily like this, whether it's more comfortable or less comfortable. But just now we was talking about how youngsters like Mercedes-Benz
Yes.
in total.
Again!
Can you say that again, please?
BMW is better than Mercedes-Benz!
What would you like to do?
What would you like to do? He asked you! Huh? What would you like to do?
Cancel! Yeah. Sorry.
Say Masadi.
What's that? Anyway, the horsepowers are what? 306 and 400 Newton meters of torque.
Yes.
This is an interesting number because this is the exact number when BMW launched the N55 engine in the F10 and the 335i. They put out 306 horsepower and 400 Newton meters of torque. So this is something like Mercedes telling BMW that what you did with the 3-liter straight 6, I did with a 2-liter straight 4. Yeah. Now, okay, we live in different era now.
Yeah.
Now we see so many 4-cylinder turbocharged 2 liters exceeding 300 horsepower. Some even 350, and of course Mercedes claim they have the most powerful 2-liter turbocharged production car, which puts out what, 400 horsepower? Conveniently forgetting that Mitsubishi Evolution FQ440 pushes 440 horsepower with a 2-liter turbo as well, more than 10 years ago. Conveniently, right? Mercedes also claimed that they invented the 4-door coupe. Conveniently forgotten that there's a Skyline GTR 4-door, there's Honda Integra 4-door. Yeah. When you command good English, you get to market better to the world, right? So Japanese learned that. Anyway, my first impression of this car is beautiful.
Yes.
You know, it is extremely beautiful from inside to outside. Every single component. They seem to find everything to design it. They design the seat belts, they design the steering wheel, they design the stalks, the pedal shifters, the aircon vents. They put a little LED light in the aircon vents. Rachel just loves everything.
Everything. The interior, the views.
Yeah, but I show you some of the fit and finish just now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It changes my mind.
Yeah, very organic. Everything wiggles. But the youngsters who got into cars like these, right? They won't. I mean, to be honest, they wouldn't have noticed all this little thing because they are not like an old man who are in 40, 50 years old, who have driven multiple premium luxury cars, to them it's their first impression, first experience, and they go in, they're like, wow, the screen is so high res, the graphics are beautiful, you know. What crap Bobby is talking about Volvo's infotainment system being the easiest to use, the best out there. I mean, their graphics are no comparison to Mercedes-Benz. You see how many colors you have here? 65 million. Volvo has how many colors? 4? It's just almost monochromatic. But yeah, you can't argue with the way Mercedes design their cars. And I hope you drive it and enjoy it for your new year.
Thank you.
January 1st.
Thank
And let us know. And I'm sure all your friends will envy your Instagram posts.
you. I'm heading to a year-end small party with my friends.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Where you're going?
Huh? Just house only. We are not going out. Yeah.
and
Imagine.
Tonight? You mean tonight?
Tonight. Imagine I was supposed
So
to.
you arrived there in this lot?
Imagine I was supposed to arrive there with my Hyundai Elantra.
Yeah. Oh, just now I'm looking at your car, right? Fucking ugly.
As long as the owner is pretty lah.
Nothing to do with the owner or not. It's a very objective observation. If someone else is driving their car now, right? I also look at the design and like, wow. You know. So as professional media people, right, we have to put aside emotion and whether we like or don't like to be able to judge something. Yeah. Like most people will go up to this car and say, hey, it's nice, I love it. But they forgot to check all this that wiggles and wonder why does it wiggle, you know? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So and I respect you so much that I won't need to add that line, hey, don't get offended.
I know.
Because it's an objective observation.
Yes,
Yeah. It serves its purpose as what it does, right?
Because if it's for me or someone my age, we wouldn't go like that, go and shake everything. What if it drops, So yeah, we just enjoy how it is lah.
Yeah, that feel good factor. You cannot argue with that feel good factor. You know that you're holding the key. Even the key is beautiful. Where's the key? In my pocket. Even the keys are beautiful. My God, look at it. They anodize it in black. How nice does that look, right? You just hold it. Oh.
The curves.
You know, she holds this and she feels she's harder to cow already. Ryan, go straight, right?
Yes.
Okay. And as for the driving experience, when the power comes up, it really goes off, right? But there's always that noticeable lag. Understandable because it's a small engine, 2 liter. You need a lot of exhaust gas to spool the turbos, right? But Mercedes showed to Audi and BMW what they can do. That they can volume production 4-cylinder, 2-liter turbo, 4-cylinder engines. Oh my God, the jerk. To 300-400 horsepower, and they can manage the after-sales experience because, as you know, small engine, highly charged, you reduce the reliability, right? But don't worry, they have the after-sales network. They have the parts readily available, and they know how to handle their customers. And it's a give and take thing, right? You want to enjoy something that is highly powered, and you don't mind. Basically, AMG customers don't really mind if their cars are not as reliable as your 1.6 Corolla, without turbo, without intercoolers, without this, without that, everything, They don't mind that because they want the power. Yeah.
True.
And I think you'll have a good time today in this car because it's just so happening.
Not as a passenger.
I mean, it depends on the driver,
Yeah.
right? If the driver is test driving, then it's not comfortable,
Yeah.
right? But if you're just driving smoothly,
But you can
daily-
definitely feel the lag,
Yes. I mean, because it's a very, it's in a way it's a big turbo, right? To push this kind of horsepower, and Alpha 159, beautiful. Anyway, Brian, straight. Okay, let me know when to keep left.
Yes.
Yep. But I have to tell you right now I'm driving like this smoothly, right? is considered very, very comfortable
Very comfortable.
compared to the first generation A-Class.
Oh.
The first generation A-Class, even if you buy the A200 or the A250 until the 45s and all that, right? All of them are bumpy as hell. This is considered like 10,000 times more comfortable. Those are like
Understand.
non-stop like that. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a walk around because basically most of it looks the same as A-Class, which I've reviewed. Because this steering wheel, Mercedes really got their steering wheel game nailed. I post a Facebook post on Aurizn
Yeah,
that day.
I saw it.
I put all the steering wheels, right. You can clearly see Mercedes steering wheel is like the prettiest. Right now they have the double spoke one, the new one. Even this one is beautiful. And for those of you wondering why Mercedes uses the same steering wheel from A-Class to S-Class, it happens the same with BMW or Audi and all that now because of the cost of homologation in Europe. So they decided to use just one steering wheel across the entire
Oh.
range. Yeah, yeah. So you pay 200k or you pay 2 million, it's the same. We need to keep left here?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. And for those of you first time driving Mercedes-Benz like Rachel, gear stock is here on the right side. You
I didn't
push
know
up.
about that. That's kind of special.
Yeah, only Mercedes does that. And actually it makes a lot of sense. In modern day automatic cars, right? Everything is electronic anyway. That means there's no mechanical connection. Oh, that's our brother. A35 hatchback. Or is it a 45?
It's a 45.
45. Oh, it's a 45.
The number plate is 45 as well.
Ah, I didn't notice the number plate. Yeah. So if you buy a 35, you are not telling people that you are richer than the A250. You're telling people that you cannot afford the 45.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, Brian, go straight or what?
Go straight.
Okay,
Shell station turn left.
Okay. Yeah, we're sending Brian home.
Norman Pang Group.
Yeah, he's here. Hi, Norman.
I met him that day.
I went with a drive with him.
Oh.
He has a
Aston Martin.
Aston
Yes.
DB11. So yeah, the look at this stock. Mercedes put it here, right? That means here you have so much space to put your stuff. You don't need a gear shifter over here, and I think this is really well designed. It's spacious. You can put your stuff. It still looks good. And one thing I wanna say that Mercedes is very good in designing the eye candies. Just now you mentioned, right? Like, or Brian mentioned that they can already sell here. Turn left, right?
Yes.
They can already sell their cars even if it's static in the showroom.
Oh yeah.
Because you come inside the car, the first thing you will touch is the steering wheel, right?
Can you say that again, please?
Shut up!
What can I do for you?
Cancel. Okay, let me switch it off first. Oh my god, this is just... Okay. So the steering wheel is beautiful, right? That's the thing you look at. And then here, normally you would look for a gear stock, but there's no gear stock now.
So I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Yeah, mistaken this one for
Yeah.
a gear knob.
So when they can't design a nice gear knob to attract your attention, they make this part very attractive.
Yes.
Even the old one with the little swivel dial, right? The whole thing looks very beautiful. So this one is you use to rest your palms and then to control the menu. And this one, the touchpad. So the whole thing just looks very futuristic. Yeah. So I hope you have a good time with the car.
I do.
And let us drop Brian first so that our performance can improve.
Lost it.
You lost weight, you still weigh.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So what else you noticed? Yeah, Mercedes, the seat controls.
How
are
may
not-
I help you? What can I do for you?
Cancel. How do I switch it off?
No, I think you just changed the keywords.
You try and find
Yes.
voice activation. Let's change it.
Can it be changed?
Just switch it off. Switch it off.
Yeah.
Look at the graphics, it's so pretty, right?
Yes.
Mm.
I don't know how to switch
so that it doesn't activate when I say hi Mercedes. Yeah. So they have gotten very, very complicated. Even though the graphics are beautiful, I can assure you the Volvo system is 5 million times easier to use. You know, it's just... But if the graphics attract you, you don't mind fiddling with it and playing with it because it's just something beautiful for you to fiddle. Yeah.
In other words, it's easy lah for Volvos and infotainment. It's easy, but in another word, it's boring.
It's unattractive.
It's boring.
Yeah, it's not attractive.
Yeah.
It's very, very easy to use.
So if you want instant response, Volvo is better lah. For in terms of infotainment.
The whole driving feel is, for me at least, if you're someone from Golf R, Audi TT RS, you wouldn't like one bit of what Mercedes did in this, even though it looks very attractive. Why? Because it's in a way unsorted, you know? It jerks and power delivery, there's lag now, and then later on there's no lag, and yeah, it's a bit like that. But if it's your first time going into this kind of car, by all means, because you just can't deny the pull factor it has to you. Brian, what do we do?
Mark, drop off.
Right
Go
side,
straight,
right?
turn left.
Oh, left. Fuck. Go straight, turn left.
Here.
Here.
Yes.
And then?
Okay. Then I will go down again also.
Oh. And then I dare go out myself lah.
Yes. I can take you out also.
Oh, no need. Okay.
Okay, bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye-bye,
Take care.
Brian.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
谢谢你。
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Oh, I like Brian more than HP.
It's recorded. I'll publish this part.
Hey!
HP, the last person that likes you no longer likes you.
Not no longer, just more, okay?
It's epic.
Because he's carrying. HP is not. Maybe HP can, but he don't show it. Yeah.
Left or right? Just now we coming from
Yeah.
this side. Just forgot.
So if you want to do a walk around video, we can always go somewhere else. I can help you with it.
Oh. Near my place, huh?
Okay. No, you try out 一个第三视角的，就是我拿着 camera，然后你讲。你要 try 吗？
可能不大惯的。
阿
Anyway，
坤也是。
哦，你教我怎样出去先。
很快的，等一下。
Okay, never mind. Suspension.
Let's take
And I'm in comfort mode. Let's go into dynamic.
Come on.
Where's the
Sport. Is
slippery individual
it?
comfort, sport?
I think there's more.
Sport
Plus.
Okay, let's go into Sport Plus.
Sport Plus in the city
Balik? Oh, sini, pusing kanan. Sport Plus.
Sport Plus, I believe, will be more.
But at least this one have a proper footrest.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you mean by?
Left foot has a footrest.
Okay, understand.
C-Class don't have.
Oh. It's really beautiful. Very satisfying by just by looking at it.
But remember this thing, right? This beautiful thing would last you 2 months, right?
Yeah.
And after your initial excitement phase of going full throttle wherever you go, after that you will, after the second month of
The
the
honeymoon month.
yeah, the honeymoon month. Oh yeah, we mentioned that.
Yeah.
How was that?
BMW,
After the
yes.
after the honeymoon month, you most of the time you'll be driving like that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even go into your Sport
Sport
Plus or
Plus,
whatever.
yes.
Yeah, provided you go for a weekend drive, right? And that's when the car's actual behavior should reward you in the next 5 to 7 years. Yeah. But I think what they have done to this is, again, like I said, is miles better than the previous one. The previous one is like really, you cannot imagine how bad that was.
Previous A35.
The whole previous A series cars.
Understand.
Yeah. Okay, here's going now. But it's not crazy uncomfortable. Huh? It's okay, man. It's
okay,
reasonable, totally reasonable.
Yes. Your previous A series is A250, right?
The previous generation that's everywhere around the, right? You've seen that, right? The A-class hatchback. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
That one got A200,
A250,
A45. Yeah. Only
So
three
what's
variants.
the difference?
The old one is really, really, really extremely uncomfortable. This one is totally livable. This one is like this one you can live with it. Yeah. And if you're in a rush, I always say that in afternoon traffic like that, if you're in a rush, like now we are in Desa Petaling, we need to rush to Bandar Mahkota, right? I think the Mercedes A35s, they are faster than Lamborghinis or Ferraris or whatever. Because they are small size and they are so powerful, so fast.
Still, I'm very excited to drive it.
Yeah, it's a pocket rocket. This idiot Exora, really, use your brain. There's no car next to you. These cars, like just now, he was next to us, right?
Yeah. He should have go to the
Fucking
left.
idiot. Yeah, stupid idiot. These kind of people really cause accidents. Yeah.
They just want to go on their way.
Ah.
Don't bother.
Damn fast way. Crazy. This is the kind of cars that cause accidents for youngsters. Really. Gen 2. Hit you become Gen 1. But certain rawness is from the character of the car maker. Certain rawness is from the fact that sometimes they don't really care that much about. Serious? Whoa, he go back out. Like that also he want like 3 cars. Idiot. Yeah. So I think this has slowly become Mercedes' character. Where, yeah, my cars are bumpier, yeah, my cars are jerkier.
So what?
So what? I'm number 1. Why you all try so hard to make your products refined? Because you can't beat me. Right? That's Mercedes-Benz. Man.
I can feel the rawness.
Yeah. So, guys, if you saw Mercedes owners who would drive like that on public roads, don't blame them. Blame Mercedes. It was designed that way. Okay? It's just like you saw someone driving. You won't blame they are slow, right? Because the car was designed to be slow. I just want to tell you all that if you are thinking of buying the A-Class sedan, just buy the CLA, because the new CLA is way prettier than the A-Class sedan, and it's, oh my god, now that's a proper Mercedes-Benz. And that's my neighbor. Oh, S63 Coupe. The headlights of that car, the headlamps, are Swarovski's crystals.
I see.
Look at it. That's a proper. 看到它那个气派嘛？看它那个 look。哦哟 I have, this is the S63, okay? 4-liter V8. So I have a friend who walked into Mercedes-Benz and say he doesn't want the S63. He wants the S65. V12 twin turbo. Yeah, 6 liter. And he bought that one. Crazy guy. Oh yeah, I was talking about CLA. Yeah, just get the CLA if you kind of like the A-Class sedan kind of idea. Yeah, because the CLA was the OG, right? And yeah, to me the A-Class sedan is not very pretty. Not very pretty. Okay, I shouldn't park like that. The teacher want to come out and drive off to her New Year party, right? You know, a lot of people in our line, right? The first year when they join, they are not allowed to take high performance cars.
Why so? Just the rules,
Because people scared they damage the cars. But because I know my team won't damage the cars. Yeah. Because if you damage, then you're not my team.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.